it's Jacklyn from Stage Right Secrets, and I'm here with Derek of Mayday Parade. So, first of all, can we expect any new music? I know you've been working on some. Can you tell us anything?
Yeah. Well, we won't start actually putting songs together as a full band until we're done with this tour, and then maybe like in December or January we'll start working on a new album. Everyone kind of has I have a lot of ideas that I'm really excited about, and everyone has a bunch of ideas, but we haven't started working together on them yet. And kind of finishing these songs. So we'll start doing that in a few months, and I can't wait. I think it's gonna be great.
Awesome. So a couple fans asked, how did you start the bracelet trend, and how many did you have on work? Do you know how many you got?
Actually, at the end of it, I did count, but I don't remember what it was. But I don't know. We've always got a lot of bracelets just from the beginning. People would give us bracelets, and then none of us would ever actually wear them. We would just keep them. And then I was like, well, you know what? I'll start wearing them. And then I just kind of wore every one that I get. And then the more you do it, the more people they see that you wear them, so they give you more and more. And eventually you're getting 10 or 15 a day. And so yeah, I enjoy doing it. And I normally kind of I'll go a whole tour wearing most of them, and then I'll take them off after the tour, and then but I keep them all at home. I have a big bag full of all the bracelets I've got. So.
Is this just this tour?
This is the last few weeks. This is in the UK before this, and
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Very cool. One fan wanted to know, out of all the amazing songs you've written, what are you most proud of?
I don't know, honestly. I don't have a one. I guess it's my favorite, but on the new album, Without the Bitter, the Sweet Isn't as Sweet. That's one of my favorites for sure, and I'll go with that one, I suppose.
Alright, and Eva from Cardiff wanted to know, if you could use 3 words to describe your music, what would they be?
Fun, awesome, bangarang.
Very nice. And we heard you had a college football day yesterday. What's your favorite team?
Florida State.
Florida State
is our. We're from Tallahassee, so
yeah.
And we won yesterday. We beat Miami. That's pretty sweet. And we all get into college football a good bit.
Alright, so what was your favorite warped memory on this past tour?
I don't know. It's tough to say. Maybe the 4th of July on the tour. Or, well, there were a lot, honestly. Vegas in the beginning was pretty wild. And then the 4th of July was certainly just an awesome day. We camped with a bunch of the bands and jumped off this bridge and stuff, and just did lots of fun, cool stuff. And those are a couple for sure.
Very cool. So everyone seems to have that one wild tour story. What's yours?
I don't know. I guess the wildest, or close to the wildest it's probably got for us was early in the band's career. One of the second tour we ever did. And it was with the Plain White Tees, and on the last night of the tour, somehow, it was the venue's last show, and they were shutting down after that, and somehow word got spread that because the venue was closing, they didn't care what happened to the place, so we could do whatever we wanted. So all the bands were upstairs in the dressing room, and we just completely destroyed it. There were 2 rooms, and we took all the chairs and stuck them through the wall. So on the other side of the wall, there was just dozens of chair legs just sticking through. On this side, there were, and we were breaking holes in the wall and taking all the furniture, and we threw it in the shower and turned the shower on, and just totally were destroyed. And actually, I'll never forget the moment Cabbage, our bass player, had a chair on the ground that he was trying to rip the leg off of to use for a baseball bat, because we were playing baseball with beer bottles and shattering beer bottles. And as he was doing that, I guess one of the owners or the promoter or somebody came upstairs and saw all this and was just what the hell is going on? And Cabbage stops as he's ripping off his chair leg. And then apparently, I guess it wasn't cool that we did all that, and so we all didn't get paid, and they tried to sue everybody, but...
So are you banned from that venue now?
Actually, no, but there is one venue we're banned from, but...
What'd you do with that?
Too long of a story to tell, really. Just every time we played there, we ended up getting in a lot of trouble, and lighting things on fire and climbing in the roof and
Pyromaniacs.
something. Well, you just when there's a bunch of bands and things happen.
Mayday Parade, Pyromaniacs. All right. We know you just released your Pop Goes Punk song of Gautier. So if you had to make a Punk Goes Disney song, what would it be?
You know what? I've always thought they should do a Punk Goes Disney. I've always told Bob, Fearless, that they should do a Punk Goes Disney. And at one point, he actually seemed like he was considering maybe doing it. But anyway, I would probably, and this is going to sound real weird and out of left field, but I would want to do a Pete's Dragon song.
Wow.
Because I love the movie Pete's Dragon. And yeah, I think I'm not sure which one, honestly. I'd have to think about it, but yeah. Or maybe an Aladdin song, but no, probably Pete's Dragon.
That would be awesome. Okay, so we know you have a show on Halloween, so are you going to dress up?
Yeah, we will.
Do you know where you're going to be?
No, I don't. We always, every year, we wait until about the day of most days, and then scramble and put together something last minute, and then it'll be what ends the band eventually. We'll break up on Halloween because every year everyone gets so mad at each other for not being able to agree on one costume idea, and we put together something last minute, and sometimes it's really cool and sometimes it's lame, but yeah, that's what'll happen this year. This could be the last one. We could break up, who knows? No,
You're going to worry everyone now.
No. Totally teasing.
What were you guys last year then?
Last year we were Zombies. Last year was one of the coolest years. It ended up working out. So yeah.
What is the craziest thing you've signed? I know you get a lot of stuff.
I don't know. I mean, signed lots of weird stuff. Shoes, receipts, money, common rappers, just whatever. Whatever people can think of. I don't know.
What was the last concert you attended? One fan wanted to know.
I don't know. A few months back I saw Bright Eyes, but which was awesome. I've always wanted to see them, and they came to Tallahassee, but I'm not sure if that's the last one I went to or not. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. So, at the beginning of your career, who were your inspirations versus now?
Probably a lot of the same, really. For a lot of us, for most of us, bands like Taking Back Sunday and Brand New and The Starting Line, Jimmy Eat World, Further Seems Forever, New Found Glory, Save the Day, all those punk, pop, whatever emo, whatever you want to call it, bands definitely are the reason why we play the kind of music that we do, I think, and and we still love all those bands, and yeah.
That's really cool. Do you remember the first song you wrote and what it was about?
First song I ever wrote?
Yes.
Actually, I do, but it was I was like 10 or 11 or something. So it was terrible. It was called Bound, and I played with my cousin was one of my best friends growing up, and we would play acoustic guitar and write songs together, and have a joke kind of band thing, and so that was the first song that we ever played for people. It was called Bound.
What was it about?
I don't know. Nothing really, honestly. Yeah.
Just random stuff.
Yeah.
So what is the best core prank that you've pulled or someone's pulled on you?
I think the best that we've done was on the, I forget which tour it was. I think it was maybe the Take Action tour with We the Kings, and they did their cover of the Jimmy Eat World Middle song. The Middle, right? Yeah. And there's that solo in it, and Hunter, the guitar player, he would loved playing that solo and rocking out, and really getting into it. And they had it set up backstage with an A/B switch where they could just cut it from what Hunter was playing to Alex, our guitar player, was standing backstage ready to go, and right when that solo came up, they cut it to what Alex was playing, so that's what was actually coming out of the speakers, and Alex was just obviously just messing the whole thing up, and and so Hunter's up there shredding, and everyone hears this just awful solo, and anyway, it was kind of mean, but we try, we don't take it too far with the pranks that we do, and I think that one was definitely one of my favorites. It was hilarious to watch. So.
You've played all over the world, but where's one place that you haven't played that you'd like to?
I don't know. We've never been to Africa. I'd love to go to Africa. I don't know if there's really, much of a market for bands like us anywhere, but I feel like South Africa maybe, or I don't know. I think it'd be cool just to.
Do you write for yourself, a specific person, or for the fans?
I don't know. I'd say, I guess, for myself, or we write it for you know what I mean? Like, we like making music together, and even if, we weren't, I guess, like doing all this and touring and having all the rest of it, I think we'd still just want to get together and make, I've known all these guys for most of my life, and it's what we've like done since we were 12, so it's just kind of, what we like doing. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. What's up? This is Derek from Mayday Parade. You're on StageRightSecrets.com.